Hey guys, so we just made it here to, I believe, Mile High Comics, and we're about to go in. If you look, there's already some amazing posters outside. So come with us, let's check it out. Okay, so right now we're going into the comic book store and we're so excited. We have never been here before, but we decided we were going to go ahead and take you along with us because we both enjoy reading.
Yep.
Over here, as soon as we walked in, we saw some free items on the table, and Carla's checking those out.
I love free stuff. I always have to check it out.
Yeah, we've seen free stuff at
Pokemon shops and card shops.
So of course we have to see what's free, but I don't think we saw anything, so we're going to go ahead and move forward. Taking a look at the entire shop.
This place is so big. They had all kinds of things, ranging from comic books, like you see here. And this is actually my first time seeing a slabbed comic book.
I know. I had seen them online, but never.
Look, those are, right there.
I've never seen them in person. There's a lot of vintage comic books. I used to get into it a lot. Like, I never bought any or had any, but I would just like to see which editions. And obviously the older, the more valuable, more than likely, or unless it's like a rare or limited print set. But they just had pretty much their slabbed rare vintage area right up here in the front as soon as you walk in. And you guys, everywhere I go, I always find Pokemon, okay? We weren't expecting to find Pokemon cards at all. But lo and behold, they had a few, including Japanese. So that was definitely unexpected and amazing, right? I mean, I'm never going to complain if I find Pokemon. And then over here, we're just
the poster section.
Yeah, the posters, the wall
Sonic.
scrolls, Mario. They have some really cool ones. So we're just checking this out. Some very interesting ones here. And then we take a look and we find
some pride flags.
Oh yeah, they were allies, and they had a bunch of different types, so that was really inclusive. And over here we found a giant statue that was amazing and humongous and really cool.
I want that in my house.
If only the ceilings were that tall, right? This was a humongous warehouse, so we're just checking that out.
This is so cool for a spirit Halloween vibe too. You can go get some decor as well.
Oh yeah, they had a bunch of decor. And you guys, right here is when I found the best item in the entire shop. My favorite actress ever, Tatiana, right there in the flesh. Almost.
I would have bought her.
I know, right? Over here, we're looking at some vintage toys. My Little Pony. Oh my goodness, I used to be a super fan. Ben 10, Care Bears. Lots of nostalgia.
And later, you guys, you're going to see what I end up finding for me.
Yes. We got some Simpsons over here. I used to watch that a lot too, so that was cool to look at.
And this is one of the stores where you go one round and then you go a second time around and you'll see completely new things. You'll miss something, and the second time you go, you'll find something else.
Yeah.
That you didn't see the first time.
Yep. And over here,
I went 4 times.
And over here, we're seeing some vintage cards. Don't really know what kind they are. I think they're just miscellaneous. Here's some action figures over here.
Oh, those are cool. Now they're getting to the good stuff.
Yes, and right up there we see Snorlax. Twice, actually. Hello Kitty's over there.
Oh my god, they had the cutest Hello Kitty bags. So if you're into Hello Kitty, definitely go check them out. I almost bought them. Look, they're right there. They're the cutest things. Oh my god. If you are a Hello Kitty fan, definitely come check this place out. It is so cute. And they have so many things. And a lot of vintage stuff, actually. They had a giant Hello Kitty doll. Like those quinceañera ones. But like a Hello Kitty one. It was so cute. Oh my god, I would have bought all of them. But yeah, I wanted to buy the little purse is what caught my attention the most. And I kept going back and forth. And actually it was in a different counter. But they just had like a whole lot of ranges and stuff.
Yep. And over here, there's some more vintage comics, a big row of them. Spider-Man, of course, a classic.
For sure.
I would read all the Spider-Man comics that I could if I had the time and energy. And over here, I'm seeing some really amazing comics. They had Orphan Black. That was cool. They had, Regular Show, one of my favorite shows ever.
I love Regular Show.
Yep, they had Rick and Morty, the Dungeons and Dragons edition.
Oh my goodness.
I wanted to get literally this entire, like, row of things, but, my wallet was telling me no, so.
If you're like a 90s kid, this store would be a dream.
Yes, 80s, 90s, 70s maybe even. Perfect.
It's definitely a gem.
Yep. And now, look at what she found.
Oh my god, you guys. These dolls here are the cutest one. I've never seen one like this. And it also came with like the little jacket and the pants. But it didn't come with a bicycle. So I didn't go with that one. I did like this cowgirl one. It was super cute.
Yep. And so now I'm getting into the bulk of the comic books, okay? We've got so many. Marvel, Avengers, Thor. Here, I even found magic cards. You know, I did not expect to find magic cards either. Like the Pokemon cards, this was such a big surprise. And they had some vintage ones too. So, you know, I was looking at those very, very closely. That was just such a big surprise to find. They had some pretty good ones, you know, but I was there for the comics, okay? Look at the different ones that they have. They have Duskmorn, Asterdrift. They had some Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. But back to the bulk comics, okay? They had them organized by letter. And of course, I went for Batman, one of my most favorite superheroes ever. And I don't really know how these were like arranged, I guess obviously by like character, but the price ranges were kind of everywhere. So it was hard for me to kind of pin down exactly what I wanted, but I was still trying to sift through to see what I needed. These Sonic ones I really wanted so badly, but they were kind of on the higher end for me and what I was looking for. But I would have gotten every single one of them if I could have. Yeah, they were all so great. And they had a big amount too. And here I found the Magic the Gathering comics. Okay, this is what really took me by surprise. I personally had never read any of the Magic the Gathering comics, so that is really what I was most interested in. And here, while I was looking at the bulk, we found a cute cat chilling on top. That was definitely very random. I didn't think I would see an animal inside of the comic book store. But nonetheless, this cat was very, very adorable. So we just got out of the store, and I know I had a lot, but this is what I ended up getting. And this is what my love ended up getting. Yep. So it was a really cool store. Thanks for joining.